channel of your choice where we discuss and give each other tips and techniques on how to repair and fix electronics on your vehicles. I'll be doing DIY stuff mostly. The bills of getting your vehicles fixed by the dealers are now expensive nowadays. So some of these problems can be fixed at home by yourself. So we try as much as possible to give you comprehensive stuff as well as illustrated videos. My name is Lakson and I'm an auto electrician with vast experience in the field of automotive electrics. I will be sharing with you the experience that I've acquired over the years in industry. I'm a holder of a bachelor's degree in automotive electrics and electronics engineering. I have both theory and practical hands-on experience. In this video, we'll be talking about the evolution of automotive electronics. Before I go any further, I would want to define the word electronics. In my own words, it is the science of using small amounts of electrics to control large amounts. So, to understand the evolution of automotive electronics, we need to go on a global front. Automotive electronics came in the early 1970s when the only electronics in a car were a car radio, an alternator, and a voltage regulator to control the alternator. The last 40 years have seen rapid technological advancements and innovations in the automotive electronics. Engineers are trying to replace mechanical parts with electricals or to meld the two in the process called mechatronics. Basically, semiconductors are materials which have conductivity between conductors, generally metals. This is supposed to be a topic on its own. The complexity of vehicle system is set to increase more in the near future. This system works in a systematic network called bus, which is known as the CAN bus system, although they are playing with them. The flow of information between these systems must be maintained. This is one of the tracing features in a modern machinery. Sensors also play a pivotal role in the area of electronics. The number of these sensors will continue to rise due to technological advancements. Besides the innovations in the area of infotainment and safety, there's a big worry of high fuel prices and cutting off carbon dioxide emissions. To address this, the engineers have come up with a hybrid system. Quite simply, a hybrid combines at least one electric motor with a gasoline engine to move the car, and its system captures energy via regenerative braking. Sometimes the electric motor does all the work, sometimes it's the gas engine, and sometimes they work together. The result is less gasoline burned and therefore better fuel economy. Adding electric power can even boost performance in certain instances. With all of them, electricity comes from a high voltage battery pack, separated from the car's conventional 12-volt battery, that's replenished by capturing energy from deceleration that is typically lost to heat generated by the brakes in the conventional cars. This happens through the regenerative braking system. Hybrids also use the gas engine to charge and maintain the battery. Car companies use different hybrid designs to accomplish different missions, ranging from maximum fuel savings to keeping the vehicle's cost as low as possible. Let's see how these innovations went over the years from the 70s. In the 70s, they innovated the cruise control, electronics ignition system, central locking, electronic fuel injection, and the like. In the 1980s, they invented the analog braking system, which we call the ABS system, city heating controls, aircon, etc., etc. In the 90s, that's where they invented the xenon lights, CD changers, navigation system, keyless entry,
auto-lock systems, dynamic stability controls, and electronics absorber controls.
The period of 2000 to 2010 thereabout, we've seen the introduction of steer-by-wire, wireless connectivity, video and mapping capabilities, LED lights, Bluetooth, etc., etc. So these were the innovations over these years, although today we are talking of something more than that. So the basic function of an electronic system is to sense, compute, and actuate. The electronic system works by sensing the relative environment, computing the necessary action, and executing action by actuating a mechanical component. This was the story about the evolution of electronics in a vehicle.